Hey guys, it's Chloe. So today is my first day being on YouTube. This is my first ever channel. I am very excited to be with you guys and film videos every time I post. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be doing my favorite face products. And I have been loving most of these face products. Like, I used them today on my makeup, and I really like all these makeup products. Now, I do like other makeup products, but these are the ones that I normally stick to. And some has two of each. Well, not two of each, but like let's say foundations. I might have two foundations. Concealer, I might have two concealers to show you guys because I want you to have a different variety. So, yeah. So the first thing, before I get started, I want to say make sure to subscribe, comment, like, share, and hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. So the first thing I would normally do is I would use the Professional primer. Now this primer is an amazing primer. This primer mattifies everything underneath your eyes, on your nose, wherever you put it, it's gonna mattify. But I wouldn't suggest to put it like all over your face because it is a little bit cakey. But like underneath the eyes is perfect. It smooths out your under eyes. It makes them smooth and nice and just like a doll face. And it doesn't look like you have pores. So if you have the money, I would suggest getting this. This is like the travel size, I believe, and it's about 12 bucks. And I really like it. And I think you would like it too if you tried it. I'm pretty sure most people tried this on YouTube, so yeah. Next thing I want to normally do, and this is for like the base of my face, like my cheeks, my chin, my cupid's bow, and my forehead. This is the Too Faced Peached and Primed and Peachy, and this primer is a cooling matte skin perfecting primer. And here's what it looks like. This is a travel size too. I don't know how much this one is because I did not buy this. I bought it in a pack, so yeah. And it smells like peaches. I want to show you something too. It is pink. Like, you see this? It's pink. Like, when you swirl it around, it's literally not pink anymore. And then it smells like peaches and cream and figs. I don't know how Too Faced get their peach scents inside of makeup. That's really weird. So, yeah. This stuff makes your face, your pores smooth, like I just said. On the other one, it makes your pores smooth. It makes you look like a doll. And once you put on your foundation doesn't sit on top of it. It blends in with your face, with your primer. It blends in together. So yeah, I find that this one is a really good primer for the face, all over the face except for the under eyes. That's what I use this primer for. If you have the money, I really suggest you should get it because you only need like the travel size. If you want to get the big size, I guess you can, but I normally like to get the smaller size because the bigger sizes would dry up and I wouldn't use it all. So I get the travel size because it's just better and it's smaller if you're going somewhere. So the next product I would normally use is the Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist. This stuff is honestly amazing. Like, it has a nice mister. It smells like citrus. It has real gold, 24 karat gold flakes in here. So like, if I'll just show you, like, you see that? That's gold flakes. Focus. Okay. But anyways, that's real gold flakes. I really like this. It smells like citrus, and citrus is amazing, and oranges, I just love it. And also, it makes your face, okay, so one time I had a really like a drying foundation, and it was very cakey and it was nasty and I did not like it. And I remembered I picked up this little guy, and after that it said that it'll like make your skin look dewy instead of matte and cakey. I tried it. I spritzed it all over my face, and then I let it sit in. And while it sit in, and then my skin looked glowy and not cakey anymore. I was like, this is magic. Like magic. I was so excited because I found a new thing that I really love in my makeup collection. And look how low I am on this bottle. Like, I'm at least on like half of the bottle. Not really half, but like all this. And that's all I have left. So I'm gonna spray a few sprays for you guys, because this is how it sprays. Y'all didn't even see that, huh? Right. Ready? I'm gonna do one more. You can't really see how it sprays because it sprays so quick. And I really love this stuff. It's just a must-have for me. It's like one of my holy grail makeup products. I use this if I'm doing a natural look, a very glam look like I'm wearing today. I do even more glam than this, but I use it for every single look that I do. So this is another thing that I really like, and I suggest that you should get it. Next I would do foundation. Now I have a lighter coverage foundation and not so light, like more full coverage. The first one is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation in the shade 2W1 Dawn. So I'm going to talk about the bad thing about this. So there's no pump. It's just like a screw-on cap, and you have to take it out and put it in the back of your hand. That's a little bit annoying. You can buy the pump, but they're like $8 for a pump. And I'm like, I'll just use my hands. So yeah. So this product is like a nice, you can build it. It's like medium to full, but you have to use like quite a bit to get to full. So yeah, that's why it's called medium to full. And I really like it when it's like a light coverage, because like this one ain't as full coverage, so I can wear this on a daily basis. So I would really suggest for you guys to get this foundation, because it just makes everything look glowy, smooth, and also a tint of matte. And that's what I like about this foundation. At first when you put it on, it looks like it's gonna be like very shiny, but when you blend it in and it starts setting into your skin, it's like matte. And I really like that. I don't know why I like it so much, but it just makes everything matte and mattified and pretty and beautiful. So yeah, I really like this foundation. If you could go ahead and give it a try, if you don't have as many breakouts, then you probably could use this. But I mean, like, it's a full high, like medium to full, so you can build it up and it'll cover up everything. But if you have like very minimal kind of pimples, then you can get away with like medium. So that's what I would say about that foundation. I actually have another foundation that is very full coverage. It is the Huda Beauty Fauxfilter High Coverage Cream Foundation. I don't really know how to say that, so sorry if I said it wrong. I'm just not good at saying that word. So here's what it looks like. This is a very full coverage foundation. I don't care like about my skin, but like it's like I do care about my skin, but like this stuff makes my skin look like it's very like not as cakey, but really full coverage. So if you like a very thick full coverage foundation, this would definitely be for you. But if you don't like full coverage, then I would say you better pass, but you can still try it if you want to try it. But yeah, so I'm gonna give a pump on my hand, and it might not be my shade because I haven't used it in a while, and I got it for like my birthday, and that was like kind of like in winter. So here's what it looks like. It is very thick, it is very creamy. Look at that. Like the more I blend it out, it's like just even more full coverage. I don't know what I just done, but whatever just done, I think I just messed up my hand. But I really like how it does. And I'm gonna get my makeup wipes because I need to clean this off. I am not having this big old blotch with nasty stuff all over my hand. So I'll just wipe that off. And the makeup wipes that I use is the Equate Beauty Original Clean Wet Cleansing Towels. These I just love. They never let me down. They take off your makeup. They don't break you out, and I really like them. But back to the foundation. This is a very high coverage foundation, as you saw on my hand. But I would definitely purchase this again. And yeah. So next, I would normally do concealer. Now I got two concealer for you guys. And the first one I'm going to talk about is this one. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi Sculpting Concealer in the shade Almond. This concealer is very high coverage depending on how many dots you do. So this is like 1 dot, and it's pretty high coverage for 1 dot. But I'm going to show you how it blends in after. That's like the first part, and now I'm blending it in. You can't even see it anymore, right? It just blended in seamlessly, and that's what I like about this concealer. So I'm going to wipe that off because I don't want concealer all over my hands. If y'all seen the towel, it's because it's full of foundation and concealer. And this concealer is like a medium to full, so you can build it up on how many dots you use or how many triangles you do. But I normally do like 1 triangle. If I'm doing a triangle for dots, I would just do like 1 right here and 1 right there. So I would really suggest this product to everybody. But if you like more lighter coverage concealers, I don't think this would be a concealer for you unless you only do 1 dot. So that's what I think about this concealer, and I really love it. The next concealer that I always use most of the times is the Joure High Coverage Liquid Concealer in the shade Wheat. This concealer is like very full coverage, and I don't know why, but it's a little bit like it's like a little bit, I don't know, it's just like kind of like a yellowy undertone. I don't really know why, or a peachy, I don't really know, but it's up there. It's more peachy, and I like that, but sometimes it ain't, like, it's too light underneath my eyes, so I must have got the wrong color or something, but it's a little bit too light, so I might get another shade. Next time I'm gonna go one shade higher, so yeah. But this concealer is amazing. It covers up everything you need to cover. It just makes your face look nice. It doesn't make your under eyes look cakey. I really like it. So that's what I think about that concealer. Next, I would normally do cream contour, and I only got one for cream contour because this is my favorite one out of all the high-end ones that I have. So this is the Huda Beauty Tantour Contour and Bronzer Cream, and it's in the shade Light. And let me tell you, this stuff blends in like a dream. And I always keep the little flap in there because I want it to not have hairs in it. This is like so creamy and nice, and it's the nicest color for light-skinned people. So yeah, sorry. I'm just swatching it on my hand. Okay, so it might look a little bit darker on my hand, but it blends, trust me. So here's the shade. I really love this color. It's like light and it's not too dark, but people who has darker complexion skin would need a darker shade probably. I don't know how many shades they have of this, but I have light, and I've been using this ever since I got it, and I've been loving it. It's creamy, it's the perfect shade for me. It's blending like a dream. It makes my cheeks look chiseled out very, very good. Like, it just makes everything look good. I don't know, and it gives me a bronze. And sorry if that was a loud noise. And next, I would do some type of powder under my eyes and on my face to make everything seamlessly, like, not as sticky, because like if your under eyes just have concealer and no powder, it's gonna crease obviously. So yeah. So this is the Too Faced, oh my gosh, it's not even focusing. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder in the shade Translucent. This stuff smells so good. Let me just tell you, it smells like peaches and figs. So if you don't like peaches or figs, then you will not like the smell of it. But the formula is very finely milled. When you put it underneath your eyes, it's like it just blends away, and there's no cakiness. I really like how it doesn't make my skin look cakey whatsoever, whereas some other powders makes my skin look cakey. So I really like this in particular. I don't know what can ever beat this, but I also have one more that I really enjoy too. But this is one that I really love because it's finely milled, it smells like peaches. The packaging is adorable. All Too Faced packaging is amazing to me, and I really appreciate that because that's very beautiful the way they put their packaging. So yeah. Now I have another powder, so you can have two powders to choose from. And the second one is the Lauder Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And it is very white, let me tell you, but it's also finely milled. Like, it's very finely milled. It's very, like, creamy. And, like, y'all see how my fingers rubbing together? That's how finely milled it is and not cakey. This one is, like, a lighter choice because this one's a little bit more darker than this one. So, yeah, I would really very suggest to get this one, you guys, because, like, it just makes your under eyes look perfect. Now, I know a lot of people talks about this. I see this all over YouTube. Translucent setting powder by Mercier. Everybody knows this translucent setting powder. So yeah, that's why I feel like I like it, because everybody else like it. Yeah. So the next thing I would say about is the Marc Jacobs Tantastic Omega bronzing powder. This, can you even see the name? Okay, let me get the laser. So that's the palette looking, and I love all Marc Jacobs packaging because it looks so nice. This is what the bronzer looks like. It's very big. It comes with a lot. Here's what the color looks like. And then I'll like swatch it with this hand. Like, I swear you won't be able to see it, but in real person, I just put a dent in it. Oh my gosh, okay. Let's fix that. I knew I did it. I knew my nail hit it. But there's what it looks like. It's very, you can see it on the camera, so yeah. But in person it's a little bit lighter. So this is very creamy, very, like when you put it on, it's very like smooth on the skin. It looks good. It's like a cool tone bronzer, this one in particular. They have other shades too for darker complexion skins. And I just really love this makeup product because it makes everything look good. So I'm going to tell you the story on how I got this. So I was in Sephora and I saw Marc Jacobs, and I knew Marc Jacobs obviously because he's a YouTuber. And then I went over there and then I saw the bronzer because I was going by the skincare and everything. And then I turned around and I saw the Marc Jacobs. And I felt it and I swatched it on my hand. I was like, oh my gosh, this is very smooth and very pigmented, and it looks like a cool tone bronzer. And then I went asked Mama if I could have bought it, if she could have bought it for me. And then she said yeah. Because before she said no, because it was like 54 bucks. And then after she felt it and she was like, get it, Chloe, get it. And I was like, yay, because I really like these bronzers. And they look nice, they smell good, and they smell like coconuts, by the way. So next, I would normally do highlight. The highlight that I have that I've always been loving is the Becca Opal Skin Perfector. And here's what it looks like. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Here's what it looks like in the pan, and now I'm gonna swatch it. So let me just cover up the bronzer because I forgot to wipe that off. But here's, because sometimes if you have another thing on your hand, it kind of like focuses more on the bronzer, but we need to focus on the highlight. Look at that. That is just like so pretty. It's almost like a champagne color, but a little bit lighter than a champagne color. So that's what I like about it. And it's really nice on the skin. It makes you look glowy, as you can tell. I got some on right now. and I really like it. And it just really makes everything pop. It makes everything come together and look nice. And it's very creamy, very smooth when you put it on. And it's not like one of those chunky glitters. It's like a smooth all-in-one kind of like thing, and kind of like an eyeshadow, but it's a highlighter. And I really like that one too. Then I would normally go in with a blush. The blush that I have is the Serafina blush by Juvia's Place. And here's what it looks like. It's like a peachy color, but when you put it on your face, it doesn't look peachy whatsoever. So here's the color. As you can see, that's very peachy. But when you take a brush, I'm gonna just grab this one, and you do like this, and you tap it a few times, and you just go in. It's not as much as you would think. And then after that, once I would do that, I would just be like taking my buffing brush and kind of like helping it. So it's not a makeup tutorial, but I just wanted to show you. And I really like this blush. It's like very peachy and very nice. That's what I like about it. It's like, and it's not as a dark blush as some people would think. So I really like this blush. The next thing I would probably do would be lip liner. Now I got two of them. One of the caps fell off, and I lost it. So I don't know what I mean. This is the Kylie Jenner Party Girl lip liner. Now it was pointy at one point, but then I used it all up because I love Party Girl. It's like a pink. So yeah, I don't know how to sharpen it. I guess because it's like a hard plastic to sharpen. So I don't really know how you sharpen it, but I guess I'll try. But this one is very creamy, very nicely put on, like you do like this. And it's very nice to put on your lips because it's very soft, very creamy, very like just everything. Like it's soft, creamy, and the pigment is very great. And then I have the Huda Beauty Lip Contour in the shade Venus. And this is the shade Venus. It looks like a nice nudie pink. And the tip is still on this one. Like, as you can tell, the tip is still on that one. So this one I used today to line my lips. And I really like it. It's like soft, creamy, smooth. And when you apply it, it goes onto your lips perfectly. Or if you overline. I don't really overline, but yeah. The lipsticks that I use is Kylie Jenner Velvet liquid lipstick in the shade Savage. I have other shades too, but Savage is very pretty too. It's like a brown. Like, I'm gonna show you a pair. Like, the Huda Beauty lip liner would go good with this one because like they're almost the same color, but this one's a little bit darker than that one. So I really like this one because I use this one every day, and sometimes when I want to do like a crazy eye and then a natural lip like I did today. So these are like very like, you know, like the drying mats, like like it makes your lips feel so dry and crusty. These don't do that. Like, they're like a comfortable matte one that you can wear, and won't like do like and hurt a little, like dry. And these will not dry out your lips either. So I really like these. I have more, but I just picked out one because, yeah, why would I take out like a whole bunch of them? Because I'm just saying that Kylie lipstick, Kylie Velvet liquid lipstick are very good. And the colors are all what they say. The colors look exactly like on the box. Like if you buy the 2-pack with the lip liner and the lipstick, and they have like the color of the lipstick, it is the same exact color as the one that's inside of the box, because I looked. The last and final thing that I would use is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Now this mist is amazing. Like, look at that. Like, it never stops. You have to keep on pressing your thing down. Like, you can do like that, but like you could just press it down and it's going to run faster, right? And it smells like perfume, which I really like. And it stays on all day. I even did a test. It stays on all day, and it makes your makeup look good and healthy and glowy, and it just makes everything look nice and set it very good for the day. If you're going all night, it'll stay on. If you're going all day and night, it'll still stay on. And that's it for today's video. Make sure to subscribe, comment, like, share, and hit the bell so that you can get notified every time I post a new video. And I want you to comment down below, what is your favorite drugstore or high-end makeup product? Yeah. And at the end of the video, I also wanted to tell you that this Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist is actually a setting spray too, because it's a hydrate prime set, so like you can set your makeup with it too as well. So yeah, and that's it for today's video. Bye.